big tech isn't just censoring. On his website, you'll notice all these different, you can't forcibly inoculate or trick someone under the age of 17 to have an inoculation, and anybody doing it is criminal. They show the law in a report, YouTube bans it. Bolsonaro does similar things. The president of Brazil, he's banned. His videos are removed. Members of Congress have hearings, they're removed. Governor DeSantis has hearings, it's removed. This is organized crime covering up the crimes they've committed. Google's invested at Wuhan. Facebook's invested at Wuhan. Facebook is heavily involved running it. Facebook employees work in Wuhan. Look it up. They're running these attacks on us. Of course they are. And then I get up here and I simply try to warn you off their own documents how they say they're going to bring in world government using A, B, C, and D. How they're going to collapse the third world by cutting off resources during global lockdown. Then they're going to organize the third world to flood the Western world and collapse society. That's in the damn document, lockstep. And now we're living it. It's like we broke Hitler's code in 1941 but didn't use it with the Enigma machines, but we did. We have their communications, we have their damn plan, and we're living their damn plan. But the general public cannot believe they're under assault. It's too scary. Let me tell you what's going to be scary. The next phases of it if we don't stop them. So imagine this little 1-minute clip that's gotten tens of millions. I counted up like 6 million views the other day without even trying. I'm like, gosh, 3 million here, 2 million there, 1 million there. All gone, all taken off the internet. They don't want you to see this madman reading off a globalist Fortune 100, big foundation document. Here it is. Globalists have said in their white papers, in their own UN documents, that they want to create race-specific bioweapons and other systems to depopulate the planet. A lot of this from my sources is that they're preparing to release bioweapons, claim that they're naturally occurring, and then use that as the cover for civil emergency, societal control, crackdowns on free speech. Obama put the internet kill switch in 5 years ago, and when he got confronted by it by Congress, he said, well, it's in case the bird flu or SARS gets out. Just type that in. CDC says internet kill switch is in case bird flu or SARS breaks out, and they have to control panic and direct every website in the U.S. to one government announcement. And we looked at every angle and believe a bioweapon release could be the thing they'd release to bring in a world government to counter a global problem. And the UN has said that a global pandemic is the only thing that may save their world government.
InfoWars, tomorrow's news today.
All right, I've already covered a good amount of news, but nothing compared to what I'm going to cover next hour. I'm doing the whole show today. No guest. In fact, I'm not planning to take calls either. I need to cover every bit of this, and I've only gotten into about 10%. It's all critical, and I'm asking you to stay tuned and listen carefully. Now, I was about to come in here and say the next thing is going to be a staged cyber attack and the takedown of large parts of the grid. They'll see how we respond to that. They'll see if they get away with it. They're going to hit us with incrementally bigger ones. And that's the attack profile of the enemy, and I'll explain why next hour. They just walked up during the break and handed me 3 things. Crew did. This is breaking right now. CNBC, NBC, and others. Several major websites go down in widespread internet outage. Widespread outage disrupts major retail, financial, travel websites worldwide. You can say, oh, well, that's just, coincidence. No. Klaus Schwab, and again, the Davos Group, financing through the Rockefeller Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, put out Cyber Polygon last year that I've been harping on. And why? Because the battle plans put out by Johns Hopkins are the ones most often adopted. Because when you read that, that means Rockefeller Foundation. And why is that? Well, because they were the first to clone humans successfully in the 50s. And they've got basically, it's like an iceberg tip of a big, giant umbrella corporation. And I say that like the Hollywood movie, Resident Evil Umbrella Corporation. And so everything you think about something like that, that's Johns Hopkins. And by the way, I'll even be sitting there with really smart MIT scientists and other people, and they'll say to me, Alex, I hear you talk about animal-human clones, but aren't they just growing the tissue of humans as clone tissue? And I say that too. Let me show you your own MIT website. 25 years ago, humanoids being grown inside the uteruses of cows. And I show them, they read at the dinner table for 10 minutes and just go, I'm speechless, I was never told this. And I'm like, yeah, because you're compartmentalized. I am not compartmentalized. And my mission is not to be the priesthood where I'm compartmentalized, I know everything going on, and then you don't know anything and I manipulate you. That's how it works. That's not good for civilization, it's not good for society, and it lets corrupt groups get into power, and this group is a post-human group that believes they're gonna merge the machines and become gods and are running a depopulation operation, not to save the earth, but to get rid of their competition. So, I'm gonna hit that next hour, right when we start that hour. And I'm gonna hit everything else, but I mean, I really have reached the point of my head is spinning because this is all moving so incredibly quickly now. In fact, where did my stack go? I just had it in front of me and I can't even keep track of it anymore. I mean, at a point, why even keep proving this? It's out in the open, it's going. We have a ruling class that's broken the social agreement, that's broken the social compact, and is waging war on us, doing it through shadowy cutout groups. That's how they're operating. That's what they're doing. And they admit they're doing it. And they say, if you think COVID was bad, wait until we launch wait till the terrorists launch the cyber polygon. Oh, I mean, the cyber attack. Oh, yes. So it's here. And I got a bunch of clips of warehouses breaking down, and we got some old pool chairs that are like 6 years old and broke and fell apart. And my wife's like, for a few months, she's like, I can't order pool furniture anywhere. Everything's sold out. And I said, go to Amazon and buy it. It'll be there. And she said, I thought you said don't shop Amazon. And I said, it's just a learning experience. Only these big companies are going to be able to have supply chain now. She goes, yeah, they've got all the chairs there. They're ready to ship. And I said, yeah, no one else does. Not the Austin companies, not the national companies, not anybody. You go to the local stores, they don't have pool chairs. Nobody's got it. Only Amazon's got it. That's the future. Walmart and Amazon and Target got it. Nobody else does. They've spent the last year and a half buying up everything, shutting off the supply chains. This is monopoly capitalism. This is fascism. This is intense warfare against humanity. This is the social safety net and the social compact broken. People ask, where is the charcoal toothpaste? The feds came after our silver toothpaste, said we were evil, bad, said we were saying things we didn't say. That went away because I said I'm not going to sell it anymore because they kept accusing me of making claims I wasn't. So we put out charcoal toothpaste. High quality version. Became a bestseller. It's been a year. Can't get it in. Can't get it in. You can't get it. Can I get some crap from China full of garbage? Yeah. Can I make something in the US high quality? No. Can't do it. It's gone. What do you think that means to our economy? What do you think that means in the future? What do you think it means? It means a purposeful breakdown. So I'm not bitching, but I told my crew a couple months ago, they said, boss, we don't have enough money to keep operating in the future. And I said, don't worry. We're not gonna be able to order most of the products anymore anyways. So I basically took everything I had out of my own personal bank account, everything else, started selling my house, went out and got a loan, you name it, mortgaged my house before I went to sell it, and just said, buy everything you can now because it's gonna get worse with the second lockdown, and then nothing will be available because no one's ever gonna go back to work because they'll have no confidence. And now they're getting ready for all of that. And so we got limited products in right now, and when it's done probably. That's what I'm telling you is this is an end game where they're just gonna bankrupt everybody, where you won't be able to operate regardless, and they'll do cyber attacks that shut down things for a few months to totally break your will and break your back. And I'm not glad it's happening, but this is warfare and they're doing it. So we'll operate as long as we can. We get as much capital in as we can now. We got product in stock. What we've got is what we've got. You need to get it. Survival Shield X2, the Deep Earth Crystal Iodine, the purest type for your body, your stamina, your libido, your image, your immune system, everything. Your skin. It is 40% off but no, we'll ever have it in stock again. Got a small shipment, 20% of what we wanted to put in. They said, well, you take this, it's all we can get at the standards you want, highest quality, vitamin D3 and vitamin K for your immune system under the tongue. We got a shipment of a couple thousand bottles of it in. Gotta sell what we gotta sell at the price we got it, 50% off. Green fiber, $19.95 from high quality fiber from wheat sprouts and other sprouts. So it's incredible fiber with all the amino acids and more, and a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals. It's $19.95. Down and Out, great natural sleep aid, along with, it's not as strong, but it's still excellent as well. Knockout, it's in pill form. Down and Out's liquid. Those are both 50% off, back in stock. InfoWarsStore.com or 888-253-3139. And separately, I said, I want the best deal you've got, because some of his partners are great people, but I get it. They don't want a small percent. They want to sell stuff for a little bit higher price so they get a bigger piece of it. That's fine and dandy. Overhead shot, please. When you go to his website, you'll notice all these different banners, different talk show hosts and people for the special deals they have. Well, it's the radio listener special that's the Alex Jones special. That's the best deal across the board, up to 66% off. Soon my picture will be up there. It'll be Alex Jones best deals. I'm sure the other people don't really want that, but that's okay. I'm not starting to fight. All the deals are great. But I have the best deals you're going to get with promo code ALEX, because obviously I want you to get the best deal out there on amazing sheets, on incredible towels and hand towels and everything, on beds for adults, for children, for animals, for dogs, for cats. And they've got the sheets, and they've got, of course, the pillows, all there. MyPillow.com, MyPillow.com, MyPillow.com. Promo code ALEX. Promo code ALEX. And let me just tell you about a few other things here. You can also call 800-675-4614. 800-675-4614, specifically to get the Alex Jones deals. And it's just true. They are the best. Because I understand if you're another talk show host and making a deal and you want to have a bigger percentage for yourself, that's fine. I'd rather have the best deal and sell even more. Go to MyPillow.com / they should create a / Alex. I don't have it yet, but MyPillow.com, and put in promo code ALEX or 800-675-4614. That is the number for Alex Jones listeners when you go into their great system of folks up in Minnesota. And that's how you fund our operation. He's selling record numbers of products thanks to you, but we have a smaller profit. That's okay, because in the end, it's a 360 win. But please fund us, because I need to get as much money as we can into the future, because they're about to shut everything down. We are under total attack, total war. We're holding out as long as we can, putting out the emergency transmissions. God help us. We'll be right back. Stay with us into hour number 2. All right, I'm going to plunge into all the news and control myself next segment, but I'm teleprompter free. I'm manager free. I am publicist free. I am running the show here. My friends, there are supply chain breakdowns happening all over the world. And when I try to get products in, like our charcoal toothpaste that was a bestseller, it's been almost a year. We can't get it in because the products and the things that are in it can't be sourced if they're organic and high quality. I want to buy something from China. It's absolutely open for business. They're ready to ship. So that's an example of what we're up against and why it's so hard. We have a limited supply of Survival Shield X2, the deep earth crystal iodine, the opposite of the bad halogen fluoride and chlorine and bromine. We have a limited supply of it, 50% off InfoWarsStore.com. We also have Winter Sun, highest quality vitamin D3 and vitamin K. Take it under your tongue for your immune system and your body. It's essential. It's 50% off. That sale's gonna have to end by, I'd say, early next week. We only have a few thousand bottles of it. And then we don't know when more's coming in because the supply chain is breaking down. I've got newscasts all over the US, all over the world, all over Africa, all over Asia, all over Europe, all over England, where the store shelves are empty because the supply chain has broken down because the globalists bought up all the companies. They bankrupted most of the others. They got rid of most of the middle class things. And if one person, quote, tests positive for COVID, even asymptomatic, they shut down trucking companies. They shut down warehouses. It's a war. It's Chicken Little hysteria. And through those collapses, they can then buy up the companies even cheaper. So we're under economic warfare. But I'll tell you who's got 5-star ratings when it comes to customer service. I'll tell you who built his network and infrastructure and has thousands of employees here in the United States and sources materials all over North America and from Africa as well, which he's proud of. That's where you get the good cotton and then they put it together here in the United States. And that is Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell is a patriot. Mike Lindell is fighting. He is bold, and he's got his products in stock, ready to ship to you. When you use promo code Alex, you get the best specials they've got. I want to show TV viewers this. There's a lot of different specials when you partner with him you can do. And some people are going to want to sell up at his regular price or close to it. It's still a great deal because they get a bigger piece of the pie. I'd rather sell for less and sell a lot more. That's just how my brain operates. It's not some marketing thing, it's just who I am. Well, whether it's their entire line of sheets or human beds that are revolutionary and very, very popular, or animal beds for dogs and cats, or the great towels or the pillows that they're best known for, it's all there at the radio listener specials. Those really come through and taken us. Lock up your wife and children now. Horsemen are here. They're here now. And they come to take your life. Coming up next segment, I'm gonna get to the biggest story yet that's breaking. Massive internet outages around the world. Who stands to gain? Who has a history of doing it? Who is the terrorist? Klaus Schwab. That's coming up. Again, I'm your host, Alex Jones. And wow.